welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Shiko and welcome to Shiko's World. If you are new here, karibu sana, and kindly don't forget to hit on the subscribe button. And if you are already a returning subscriber, welcome back. And also don't forget to hit on the notification bell so that you'll be notified every time that I do post a new video. So I hope mko fiti, mko sawa. I feel like it feels awkward because I'm recording using my back camera. I don't even know whether it's recording or I'm just talking to myself. I don't know whether it's in the right angle, but we are going to do this. So on our previous video we did my birth vlog of my firstborn, and today we are going to talk about my second experience on delivery. So the date is on 22nd of June. It's almost 4 years, guys. I have been a mother for 4 years. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. I feel... Shiko, clap for yourself. I really feel proud of myself. So, the year is on 2018, June. That was on 22nd. I woke up. It was just a lazy day. I woke up at around 11 a.m. I did nothing. The kitu kubwa nilifanya was getting my phone and getting to know what was happening on the internet. At around 3 p.m., my friend Virginia called me just outside our apartment and told me she had gotten me something from Kamukonji that for the baby that she wanted me to have. Also, this day was the day I was supposed to do my photo shoot. So I was also waiting for my friend Sharon so that she could take me to her baddest photographer. So I went to pick the gift outside and tukakaka na wao hapo like 30 minutes, but I started feeling uncomfortable and I could feel like I started having the lower abdominal pains. And remember, this time I had experience. It was not like the previous whatever that happened. So I was well informed. I was ready. Everything was ready. Like I had packed like a month ago. And oops, I'm sorry about that. Just a second. We don't want noise. In as much as there is a lot of noise outside, you know, I don't live in my own place, so most probably you'll be hearing noise from outside. So I started having like lower abdominal pains, but I didn't tell them what I was feeling or how I was feeling. I told them I needed to go to get some rest or some sleep. So I go back to the house, but I didn't go to sleep. Remember, I woke up and did nothing. So I went, washed the utensils, cleaned the house, like I did everything. Also on that month I had been very active. Like I had been cleaning and washing everything, literally everything in like every corner of my house was clean. I was in a good mood. So after I was done with cleaning, my bags, as I said, were already packed. Like I was very much prepared. I had my NHIF card, I had my taxi money ready, and of course I had the cash that was supposed to be paid as a deposit in the hospital. So I called my baby daddy and tell him that I'm in labor. He did not hesitate. I think he had also learned from my previous experience. He immediately sent a taxi. I called my friend and off we went to the hospital. So we went to the hospital. I was admitted. By this time it was around 5:30 in the evening. I was admitted, and of course they had to check how long or how, I don't know, how much I had dilated, and shock on me. I was 6 centimeter dilated. That was like I was having silent labor pains. Is it silent? Although, as I said on my previous video, I don't know how to express pain. Like, I don't know how to make people believe I'm in pain. So I was admitted. That was around 6 p.m. in the evening, and I was 6 centimeters dilated. So obviously, if you've been in a maternity if you've been in a maternity or in a ward, you know how people interact. Like, you talk, you laugh, sometimes you cry, you watch people doing crazy stuff, because like in the maternity there are dramas, my friend. And as for me, I was enjoying the dramas because I'm not more of a drama person. I'm not a drama queen. Like, every time I would have the contractions, I could just go on my bed, najifunikia, and keep quiet mpaka pain iishe. Like, but the women there were really friendly. We were walking from 5th floor to downstairs. Yeah, we were making those, sinajua vile wasi wanaambianga mtu tembea. So we were tembeaing, and my pain was getting intense, and I remember at some point asking them, kwani nyinyi hamsikii uchungu? Am I the only one feeling the pain? But they were also on pain. But yeah, so at around 9 p.m. they checked me again, and at this point things were not getting better, because the more the time was going, the more I was getting in pain. And also, remember the last time I was checked, I was 6 centimeter dilated, but this time, which was about 2 or 3 hours later, I was 4 centimeter dilated. So I was not progressing. Like, I don't know, do I say I was dilating backwards? Like, ilikuwa inarudi nyuma. So the nurse told me I was 4 centimeter dilated, and I continued waiting. That was on 9 p.m., 10 p.m., 11 p.m., 12 p.m., kuna 13 p.m., 1 a.m., then there was 2 a.m. And by the time it was 2 a.m., I was in so much pain. I could barely stand, I could not sit, I could not sleep. I was just holding on my bed very strongly, like very firmly. As I said, I don't love dramas. So that was like the highest I went, holding on my bed. And at this point, the nurses could see my pain, and they thought I was already like ready to give birth. So they checked me again, and shock on me, I am 2 centimeter dilated. 2! And the way I was in so much pain, the way I had been there for long, also there was a lot of confusion. Why would I come from 6 to 2? I was supposed to come from 6 to 10, give birth faster like I did on my previous pregnancy. Why is this one giving me headache? So the nurses called the doctor, and when the doctor came and checked on me. He told me that, I don't know how to say it in English, but aliniambia the baby had issues, like kichwa yake ilikuwa imeanza kufura. Also, don't forget, at this point I was having difficulties in breathing, like I was really struggling to breathe. So he tells me that right now we do not have an option, but you have to undergo a cesarean section. And I'm like, no, in my family we don't do cesarean. We are very strong people. Like, we push 3 times. 1, 2, 3. There is no like cesarean case in my family. We are good people. I eat healthy food. Last time I pushed. I can still do this, doctor. I don't need to go to the theater. But again, it was not about what I wanted. It was about my baby. It was for the safety of the child. So because it was emergency, I was taught to just make one call, and I was even going to sign the papers for myself. That's how bad it was. So I called my baby daddy again. Oh, I forgot to mention, he had come earlier after he came from work, but because at the hospital that I was, he couldn't be allowed like to spend the night, so he went home. I called him and I told him that I had been told I was going to undergo CS. So he asked if he was needed, they needed him to sign the papers, and I was like, no, I'm going to sign them myself. So I signed the papers, they prepared me, and in like 30 minutes, we were in the theater. But guys, you never told me, you never told me what is that thing called. That one is very difficult. Another, I don't know. You know what I mean. That sindana they dunga you on the spinal cord. That thing is painful. I've never had something so much painful in my life. Like, I've never recovered. Sijai recover. That thing is, whew, maybe that's the reason I still don't have another baby. Because from my experience, that was terrible. That was painful. But I had the best doctors and nurses in the theater. They gave me stories. They made sure that I didn't sleep. But you see, that's something I usually see it in the movie. I don't know the name. That thing that ran. My eyes were there. I needed to see whether I was dying. Me, I had never been in a theater like ever before. I had even never been hospitalized. Now I'm in theater. I was very keen. And all this whole time, I was also on oxygen because I told you I had difficulties in breathing. And in like 15 minutes, okay, of course, when you're having a cesarean, you don't feel the pain, but you feel like there is something happening. Kuna kitu tu inafanyika kwa tumbo yako, and all of a sudden I had, okay, nilisikia tu wamevuta kitu, and I had the cry of my daughter. And at this point, I think she was crying, and I was also crying out of joy. And the nurse brought her to me, at least to see her and to also see the gender. And at that time, so much was going on my mind. Like, that baby looked exactly like my other baby. God had restored my happiness. God had brought back my baby in another form. In as much as now the baby that I had gotten was that girl, I could see my son in her. God had, as in mipango ya Mungu tu. I don't know how to say it, but that was fulfilling. I couldn't stop crying and that was like the best moment of my life. She was very beautiful. She was very tiny. She had a lot of black hair, and she was very, do I say brown? Like, no, she was not brown, because I remember the nurse saying she's red. You see, vile unafanyanga mtu mweupe hivi anakuwa red, ama akikurwa na mosquito anakuwa red. She was literally red. She was beautiful, and wow, that was amazing. And in just 30 minutes I had delivered my baby. That's why I said that this story was not going to be long as the previous one. And yeah, I came out from theater at around 4:30 a.m. and I remember calling her dad, and he was like, it's a girl, it's a girl, it's a girl. And by the time I was getting to the theater, he was already there. Because I also guess he didn't sleep. He was awake all night. Yeah, my family and friends were there. Actually, her grandmother from the dad's side came all the way from Nanyuki very early in the morning. And that was a good thing. That was a good thing. And yeah, just like that, it's almost 4 years down the line. 4 years of God's love, of God's amazing, do I call them amazing doings? Kuna kitu kama hiyo? I think na overdo. Hapana, nafaa kusema aje? It's not easy, by the way, to talk to yourself. Si rahisi. Especially now that I can't even see myself because I'm filming using the back camera. But it's because last time I had a lot of struggles using the front camera. So I thought today of using the back camera to see if the quality will be at least better. And so guys, don't forget to subscribe. We are currently at 198 subscribers. Please, let's get to 200. Let's get to road to 300 subscribers. You guys have been amazing. Even if I don't post for days, you still come to my inbox to ask me why I don't post when I'm posting my next video. You guys are such an amazing people, and I really appreciate your love. You are nyinyi ni wa nguvu. So don't forget to subscribe and to hit on the notification bell. Until next time.